Good afternoon. How's it going? Happy Friday. It's Friday. Oh, I don't think I got enough. Everybody having a good day so far? It's like halfway through our Friday. If you're at work, hopefully you're heading home soon to enjoy your weekend. What are you guys up to? Any fun plans for this weekend? All right, I'm just got out of the shower, having a slow moving day. This is Sorbet by Lang. It's a botanical smoothing balm. It smells so good. It's one of the reasons I really like it, is the way it smells. But it's like a leave-in conditioner. So let's throw that on. We have hard water, so I like to throw this on to kind of just help when I'm brushing it out while it's still kind of damp. That kind of stuff. I'm realizing though, another side effect of this collagen is that I have to use more product when I do put product in my hair now, because my hair is thickening up again and it needs more product than when it's thinner and there's less of it. So yeah, another one of those terrible side effects of collagen, having to buy more product that I'm using in my hair, you know. All right, got that in there. I'm gonna spray it on some rose water. So don't get it in your mouth. It doesn't taste so great. It smells amazing. It hydrates, it tones, it has, I figure out how to get my hair out of the way here, antioxidants in it. Okay. It can also help minimize pores. People say it works really well on like bug bites too. If you get bug bites and you're itchy, the rose water can help with that. So, all right, get my jumbo clip for all my, hold this mop on top of my head here while I get ready. All right, I forgot to refill my water. That's what I was gonna do. I got a little bit still. All right. Well, if you want to enter my giveaway, don't forget, hurry and enter. You only have 2 days left. Okay, and what you're gonna get if you win is you'll get a headband, you'll get 2 wrist guards, you'll get a liquid shadow in the color Reverent. So again, that is this color right here. Okay. See how pretty. It's a good color. It's like a good all the time color. Okay. You'll get a fluffy crease brush to go with that. You will get a sample of collagen, and you'll get a set of under eye masks as well. Okay. So about a $60 value there. So share my video. All you have to do is go down there at the bottom. There's a little arrow. Click that, and then it just says share now. Click that. 2 clicks, and it's shared, and your name will get in the drawing for my giveaway. So hurry, make sure you get that done. You only got 2 days left, okay? And again, any one of my videos you share, each video you share, you get your name in. So if you share 2 videos, I'll put your name in twice. If you share 5 videos, I'll put your name in 5 times. All right, so I'm gonna go in with some eye cream because I have some serious bags today. I'll tell you about my last night's story in a minute here. So if you want to hear about our adventures of Thursday night, why I'm so tired today, stay tuned because it was exciting. So eye cream, Tighten and Brighten. Okay, so that has caffeine in it, peptides, vitamin A, vitamin C. I'm also going to, I exfoliated this morning when I showered. So I used, it's called an exfoliating mask. It is my favorite mask. I love that. I'm using exfoliating lip scrub. I like to exfoliate. I love the way it makes my skin feel afterwards, my lips, my face. I need to get the body one. I have one of those like from Target or Walmart or whatever ones. But I really want to try ours and see. I've heard really good things. So do that. This is going to get off dead skin. Helps everything absorb even more. Same thing for my face when I use my my exfoliating mask for my face. Okay, gonna smooth my lips, So when I put stuff on, it is going to absorb and penetrate better. Okay. Same thing with the mask. So it has Caroline clay in it, vitamin C, shea butter, and some salts. So it really exfoliates, moisturizes. I know I say salts, but it does not dry out your face like you would think when you put salt on. So it's like special salts that exfoliate your skin, get the dead skin off. The shea butter moisturizes your skin, and it helps like pull out toxins, absorb excess oil, all those things. So it leaves your skin feeling so soft and ready to just absorb any product you put on it. I'm actually out of my serum, which is in my cart to order. I'm going to do my order later today. So I got that done. Moisturizer, that's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to put on my day moisturizer. So this has trehalose in it. I'm pronouncing that totally wrong. Which protects against desiccation. So like your skin drying up really, really bad. It protects against that. It has niacinamide in it. So it is going to help treat acne, prevent acne. Okay, those types of things. Okay. If you're here, make sure you say hi. If you're watching the replay, drop me a comment. Let me know what you're doing on this Friday. How's your Friday going? So this is going to protect against the environment and toxins, and then you get to pick 3 customized boosters to add to it. So these products are not a one-size-fits-all like you find in the like drugstores, right? These are customizable to your skin. So they have amazing products in them as a base, and then you get to pick 3 boosters to add to it, and there's a quiz you can take, or I can help you decide which boosters will be the best for you. I had a environmental shield, brightening, and I had tinted in my moisturizer. So I'm going to change it up next month when I order and try some different boosters just until I get the perfect combination for me. I like this combination, but I feel like I want to try some others and see if anything treats my skin better, right? Okay, so I got my moisturizer on. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. So like I said, we have hard water. So another great thing to use this Beauty Uplift Oil for is my hand. Oh, I don't want to mess with my swatch. And my elbows. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but my elbows get dry. So especially after I exfoliate my skin, I definitely like to get this on my elbows so to get nutrients. Okay. All right. It's still there. I didn't rub it really hard, but it's still there. I'm going to swatch my other liquid shadow colors too for you guys today so you can see those. All right. Well, started. So I wanted to try doing some BB cream underneath my foundation. So the BB cream I have is a little bit darker than what I should be at right now, but I think it will be perfect come summer. So I'm going to see how it reacts under my Serum Plus foundation. Okay. So this BB cream has shea butter in it. So it can help if you happen to get sunburnt. It's going to help with that. It also helps stimulate collagen. Okay. So again, this is the BB cream and this is the color Honey. So it is a little bit darker than where I would be right now, but I think going into summer, it'll be perfect. Okay, it's a little lightweight to add. Okay. So it also has meadow foam in it, which hydrates your skin. It has sodium hyaluronate in it for anti-aging and firming, plumping. Okay, so that is my BB cream. I forgot to put my big mirror up. That's why I'm struggling here. It has been a doozy of a day between yesterday and today. Let me get my mirror situated here real quick. And so much better. Now I can see myself other than just in my phone. So definitely gives you a hydrated, plump, nourished, glowy look, okay, which I really like. I like that summertime glow. All right, I'm going to, try not to make a huge mess. Go on with my concealer. And again, I just use a little dollop. And then I'm going to use a little brush here. I'm going to throw a couple dots over my really dark sunspots. And let that just kind of sit for a minute and get a little bit thicker while I get my under eye area. I'm just going to dab that around. Steepling, you think is the word? You just kind of dot, dot, dot. Okay, so I'm just going to spread that around, really brighten up my under eye area. Okay, so this has vitamin E in it. This is skincare infused makeup. So it is so amazing. When you wash your face off at the end of the day, your skin still feels amazing and hydrated and does not feel like you had makeup on your skin, like wrecking it all day. So it is such a nice treat. In addition to the vitamin C, it has caffeine in it. So putting it on your under eyes is going to help with dark circles and brightening. Okay. So if I have any other spots where like I might have a blemish or something, I can always put a little bit on there just to brighten that up too. It has sodium hyaluronate in it. So same as the skincare, it is going to help your skin. It's going to attack those wrinkles, reduce wrinkles and fine lines. Okay. What I did right there. Okay. Go on my beauty blender and kind of fix that corner of my eye spot. All right. It also has squalene in it, which is, again, that skin barrier. So it's going to help rebuild and retain moisture. So all the moisture I put into my face with my eye cream, with my moisturizer, with the BB cream, the squalene is going to help keep all that in my skin. That's why it feels so good at the end of the day still, because it's keeping the moisture in. Okay, blend out these little spots. Keep track of time. I do gotta go pick up my munchkin here in a little bit. Sometimes if I was picking my whiskers a little too hard, I get little dark spots on my mustachio, so I can brighten up that area too. All right. Okay. So bright. I feel so alive. I feel like I totally slept and I wasn't up all night with craziness. All right, so last night what happened was, if you caught my live last night, I was talking about how we were having some plumbing issues, which we are. So, and again, it's major, not major. Like we have water. We can shower, we can use the toilet, we don't have any busted lines, so it's not like that extreme. It is extreme in that we have some kind of blockage and our pipes seem to be running in a direction we didn't really realize they ran in, and they probably shouldn't be running in. Kind of our kitchen. So we have our living room, our kitchen's behind that, and our backyard. And then to the right of our kitchen is our laundry room, and then our guest bathroom butts up to that, and then our bedroom's further down the hallway with our bathroom. Okay. So the kitchen sink was blocking up. There is I don't remember the terminology, but there's a like drain that goes straight out from that sink outside. So if it gets clogged, you can just open that up and kind of all the like stuff that goes down the sink that's not supposed to go down the sink that clogs it just flies out. And we have a mess in the backyard to clean up, but that's okay. It's better than having a clogged drain. So we did that and it didn't help. And then we realized it was backing up. It's backing up into the bathroom. It's not backing up into the laundry for whatever reason, thank goodness. But that would have been a whole nother mess if it backed up into our washer machine. I probably would have been super pissed. not pissed. I would have not been happy at the mess and the mayhem of having to deal with that. And I'm glad that that wasn't a lesson that was in store for me yesterday. Because I would not have been happy with that lesson yesterday. Although probably would have learned something. Glad I didn't have to. Trying to stay positive. So it's backing up into the bathroom. So my husband, we have a snake, one of the snakes to snake out the drains, not a reptile snake. All right, I'm going to use this is serum plus foundation. So it is a serum for your skin plus the foundation. Okay, so this has amino acids in it. It protects your skin from the environment. It also hydrates your skin. So again, I put down BB cream first and some concealer, and now I'm just going to go in with this serum plus foundation. I love this stuff. This is what made me start wearing full face makeup. Again, which I never, I mean, maybe when I was like really young, like teenager would, but I don't even think I did that for very long. This I like, this I use every day. Okay, it also has sodium hyaluronate in it. So again, it is going to help with that skin barrier. It is going to moisturize, plump, hydrate, smooth, help with the wrinkles and fine lines. It has dispersed pigment too. So throughout the day, the pigment is going to continually be dispersing, right? So it's going to continually look good and like vibrant, like you just did your makeup. So it's so nice in that aspect. Okay. So it's backing up into the bathroom. So he's trying to snake out the drains. He's snaking down the water out for the washing machine and the sink for the bathroom and the sink. I think I'd like this with the BB cream under. I feel like it just looks a little bit more hydrated and glowy and like smooth. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference. I really like that. I want to snag a picture real quick. Let's see if I can do that. Let me. Maybe that worked. We'll see. Oh no, not what I want. Sorry, pushing buttons, guys. I do like this a lot, I think. I might not do this every day because it takes a little bit more time, but definitely might be worth it on special occasion days for sure. Okay, so got my damp beauty blender. So some people use setting spray or rose water. I just dampened it before I got started so I could kind of blend out any areas that needed a little extra help. Okay. I do like doing the setting spray. I need to get the powder one. Everybody keeps raving about it. I got a couple of friends that keep telling me I need to grab the powder, setting powder. Okay, so throw some on there under my eyes. Get that stuff set in place. All right. So back to my story. So everything's backing up. My amazing, wonderful husband, being the handy man that he is, grabbed the snake that we have and went to work snaking out the drains and doing those kinds of things. Manly things. Stinky things. And it was a lot of water backup we had. It was really interesting. I don't know where it was stored or what, but there was a lot and it was like gross. Like black. Like I don't know if that's from our pipes. We do have galvanized pipes, I think they're called. So I don't know if it's from that. I'm assuming it's from that, like just water sitting in there for however long it's been sitting there since we've got this blockage. So that wasn't working, and the snake wasn't going in as far as he was wanting it to, because it's kind of like a bigger one. So he's like, all right. And this is the midst of like, we're trying to make dinner. We can't use our kitchen sink. I went and picked lettuce out of the garden to make our salads to go with our tri-tip. And like, I can't wash off the lettuce. And like, we have aphids, we have bugs because I don't use pesticides. And there's dirt and soil on it, and not things that we necessarily want to like chew on in our salad. I'm going to add some green onions, not some aphids, for like a little crunch, you know? So I end up having to use my bathroom sink, get kind of creative with that. So, so using my bathroom sink to do that, and then like dishes and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that like when he gets home tonight that we can do that. Otherwise I'm going to be outside in the backyard washing dishes like I'm camping, because we don't have a kitchen sink right now because it is full of mucky ucky water that just keeps backing up. So in the midst of all this, he goes, okay, I'm going to run to Home Depot. This is a matte bronzer, if I didn't say that. So I just use a matte bronzer as a contour. Yeah, because why not? It works. So I really like it. And it's really shimmery, but not like in a bad way. It just gives this glowy look. So he goes, okay, I'm going to run to Home Depot. And mind you, this is like 9 o'clock at night. We've been messing with this for a couple hours now. So he runs to Home Depot and to go get a smaller snake, because he needed a more narrow one that could get down the pipe further, because it's smaller, however that works. So he does that. I'm like, okay. I'm like picking up, getting ready for work today, and like doing that kind of stuff, just getting all my stuff prepped, because I didn't have time before to do that. So I'm doing all that, and then I'm like, he calls me, and he's like, come outside. And I'm like, he's like, come out here. And I'm like, why? He's like, just come out here. And I'm like, okay, do I need to like sneak out there? Is there like something cool happening? We have like, I don't know, we call each other if we see like raccoons or possums or like whatever, come look at this, you know? So I thought it was maybe some critter like running around outside, or like we have neighborhood stray cats and they do funny things sometimes, so like busting them in the act of doing things. I thought it was something like that. So here I come, sneaking out the front door, quiet as a mouse, trying to be super quiet. What's going on? I walk over to him. He's like hunched over in the seat of his truck. I'm like, he's not watching something outside if he's hunched over in his truck. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, looks at me with this like childish, so super excited look on his face. You will not believe what he found. He found a Frenchie puppy. Like, it looked like a calico color. I don't know what their colors are called, but it looked like a calico brindle. Like, it was the prettiest color. It had like black and white, and like, it was so pretty. This little cute Frenchie puppy. I'm like, where did you get that? Our dog is a single family dog. She does not like other dogs. So where did you get that? Why is it here? He's like, it was in the middle of the street. I almost hit it. I'm like, oh my goodness. And he's like, I almost hit it. I swerved, I missed it. And then like I stopped, and it like, I called it, and it like backed up, and then I called it again, and it just ran to me. I was like in the middle of the street, like around the corner from our house. So he's like, so here it is. And I'm like, okay. So I get on Facebook. I'm on like the local pages trying to see if I can, anybody's reported it lost. Cause I'm like, this is like, he's like, don't post it. I'm like, why? He's like, cause these are expensive dogs, which I like know they are, but like, I didn't know they are. Come here, you. You hear me talking about last night? You weren't very happy. I know, I'm sorry. So I'm like, okay, I can't post it. So I like hit up a couple of my neighbors. Does this dog look familiar? Is it anybody around? Because they've all been here longer than us. I'm like, is anybody, maybe you know, got a new dog? No, nobody knew. So we're like, okay, what do we do? Like, all right, well, let's get situated really quick and let's go in the backyard with it, because our dog's in the house. So we'll take it in the backyard, see if it needs to go potty or anything like that. Make sure it's okay. Check it out. Check Facebook some more. Check the next door. That kind of stuff. So I'm doing that, and I'm like, all right, I tell Logan, call, see if you can find a vet that's open, and call and see if they have a chip reader. So I'd assume like somebody spends that much money on a dog, they'd probably get a microchip, right? Isn't that so pretty? So this is Sisterly. This is a blush color called Sisterly. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. Look at it. It's so bright, but it's like such a good color. So Logan's calling vets. They're all closed. Emergency walk-ins, but they don't pick up their phone. They're just like, come if you have an emergency or whatever. So we're like, okay, well, I guess we can't do that. So we're like, we can't take her inside really. So we're like trying to figure out, what do we do if we can't find this little dog's family tonight? Like, what are we going to do tonight? Like, tonight, you know, like we got work in the morning. We got to go to sleep. We got to deal with this plumbing issue. And now we have this adorable, like, I never thought I liked Frenchies. Adorable. Now I kind of want one Frenchie. So cute. What do we do with this guy? So we start like calling, trying to figure out like, call my daughter, see if she could watch it for the night kind of thing. So like that kind of stuff. So we're like trying to figure out what to do. So this is like a medium gold highlight, powder highlight. How pretty. It's just such a, I love it. And look at with this makeup, it is not settling in on my fine lines and wrinkles. I have fine lines and wrinkles. I'm not sure if you can see them. I can't see them that well with this makeup on unless I'm really close and like squinty and make them pop up. But it is not settling into those fine lines and wrinkles. It is staying on top of my skin where it should be, not soaking in and making my fine lines and wrinkles go kabling. So we are doing all this. And then Jorge's like, let's go try to drive around the block and see if maybe there's people out walking, maybe looking for her, whatever. So we're like, okay, let's go try to see if we can find her owners, right? As soon as we walk out front, there's a car that like, go ahead, go up, upsies, go up, go ahead. Baby. So as soon as we walk outside, like we're walking out to the front, there's a car that goes by. Kind of slow. And Jorge's getting in the truck, and I'm like, and I hear whistling. And I go run into the street, and I'm like, I think that's the owners. And I'm like yelling in the street, not trying to yell like a crazy person because it's like late at night and dark, and I don't want like people to call the cops because they think like somebody's attacking me, screaming, but like, hey, trying to scream for these people. They didn't hear me. They keep driving. We have to get in the truck, get buckled up. He hands me the dog. So we start pulling out of the driveway. By the time we get around the corner where they were going, they're at the light, which is red, going to make a left-hand turn. We're about halfway to their car. The light turns green. They go. Light turns red. We're stuck. And we're like trying to see if we can see their car down the street as they go. And we're just like, oh my God, I hope we don't lose them. I hope we don't lose them. Like, I know that was them. I just know that that was like the owners. That was them. They're like cruising the streets trying to find their dog. Like, somebody loves this dog and we have to find its family because, like, they're so sad right now. Like, we fell in love with this dog in a matter of 10 minutes. These people have got to be losing it. Like, they got to miss this guy, girl. So, light turns green. We go, and I'm like, I don't see their car. Like, I see cars, but I don't know which car is theirs at this point. We get up to the next, like, street that would turn kind of back into our neighborhood, and we look, and there's a car. So he turns in. And I'm like, I think that's their car. He's like, I think that's their car too. So as soon as we start to get closer, they put on their hazards. And I'm like, that's totally the car, right? It's totally the car. So let me swatch these real quick. Time out. Okay. So this is Reverent. Okay. So this is the pretty color I always use. These are my favorite colors. There's a few others I want to get, but these are my, like, right now go-tos. This is Giggly, which is kind of in the same realm, but it's more of a pink color. So they're both kind of champagne-y. One's just more pink and one's more, like, has browner undertones. Okay. This is Exalted, which is really pigmented in pink. Okay. So that one's Exalted. How pretty that is. Look at those together, like with my shirt. Those three look really pretty. Okay. I have here Admired, which this one is a matte brown. There is another matte brown. This one was a limited edition. So when I tell you things are limited edition and you like it, make sure you snag it up because they're not always available. So it's a matte brown. I use this mostly for like eyeliner kind of situations, to darken if I just want a little bit darker. Okay, and then this one is Ornate. So it's like a goldy brown, right? Look how like different and unique they are, but how like they all can be used together. Like they look so good together, separate, different combinations, like just how pretty. Okay, so those are the different colors. I don't know if I'm feeling that much pink, but I might do Giggly today with some browns. Maybe I'll do Giggly and Ornate. With a little bit of Admired in there. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Leave the reverent and the exalted out. Alright, so let me get my Giggly base on. So we are pulling up to this car that has their, you know what, first, I'm going to put some lip on today too. 2:15, okay. Okay, I have until about 3. Put some lip mask on. So this is going to hydrate, smooth, and plump my lips. This mask is so good, especially after that lip scrub. It really penetrates. Makes your lips so smooth. I love it. Okay. So I'm gonna get my Giggly. Okay. This inspired my shirt probably. And put a little bit on. And I'll smooth that out in a second. Make sure I do both eyes because when I get going on stories, sometimes I forget what I'm doing. All right. So we're pulling up to this car with its hazard on. And my husband starts going, well, we gotta, like, what if it's not them? And, you know, what if somebody just takes advantage and, like, says it's their dog? I'm like, well, we don't have to show it to him. We can ask him, like, what are you doing? Like, cruising our neighborhood, being suspicious, right? We just see. He's like, well, we gotta see if they're good people. We can't just give her back to, like, anybody. Like, we're genuinely worried about the concern, like, of this dog going back into, like, the hands of people that might not be treating it right, even though we've only known this dog for, like, at this point, like, half an hour now. So it felt like an eternity. She was the cutest little thing ever. So they kind of pull over. They have their hazards on. Their windows are down. They're pulling over. And they're, like, whistling. They're, like, hanging out their window. You can totally tell these people, like, frantic, trying to find their dog. And, like, it's them. Like, I know in my heart it's them. And I just, like, hold this little puppy and his little face out the window. Literally, the guy in the passenger seat jumps up out of the car, runs around, is yelling, like, I don't know what, he spoke Spanish, but how I heard it was, my little baby, oh my god, my little baby, like 100 times. He was so happy. He was, like, on the brink of, like, tears, like, so happy, so excited. So, like, we had his dog and he couldn't believe it, you know, and we pulled up to them, like, with their dog. So he was so excited, like, so it made my heart so happy that, like, he was so happy to see her, you know, like, I knew somebody loved her and, like, missed her. So it was really neat to see that, right? Let's see, do I want some Giggly on the bottom? Kind of. I'm gonna do a little line of Giggly underneath. I like kind of doing the Giggly underneath because it kind of brightens my under eye too a little bit. Throw a little bit under here. So he was super stoked. And so he starts talking to my husband Spanish, and just thanking us for finding her and all that good stuff. So it turns out to be one of our neighbors that we never see, didn't know. Always curious about like who lives in that house. Well, we just found out who it was, and they happen to own a restaurant and like all this stuff. So it was a really happy ending to like a potentially, well, I mean, either way it would have been a happy ending because we would have found something, some way to make that little doggy happy. But we found her family, and that made us feel so good to like find this little poochie who is so adorable, her family, last night. So after that was done, we still had to come home and deal with like our plumbing issue, right? So we're like, cuteness overload is over. Now we're back to like the gross, grungy clog in the plumbing, right? All right, let's see. I'm gonna start with ornate. So yeah, so we come back and we're like using the little snake, and we're snaking here and snaking there, and like nothing is like, we think we get it, and then we like kind of close stuff up, and then it's not got, and we're just kind of going through this over and over, hoping that like we can figure it out. We find the thing outside, that the other out, so there's one behind the sink, and then there's another one out in front that goes to the main. So we go into that one, and he's trying to get the snake to go the right way, like back into the house instead of towards the main, to like snake that, and he got that a few feet in, and we're not hitting a clog. Nothing's coming out like that would indicate there's a clog there. So come like 11:30, looks so pretty with the giggly too. It just looks so good. I feel like that like pink kind of just makes the brown really pop. Okay, so good. So come like 11:30, because now it's been some time, we're still messing with it, and there's like black goop, because like in the pipes it gets like, I don't know if you've ever been inside of like plumbing pipes, they get like goopy and gross. So like literally from pulling the snake in and out, there's like black goo on all the walls. We had a couple overflow accidents like in the bathroom, so we had to pull apart pretty much the whole vanity, take that apart. You're good, go for it. Had to take the whole vanity thing apart to get to like that, and then there's water everywhere, and it's like black goopy water, and I don't know, it is like the biggest, it looks like a war zone in here right now. So under our kitchen sink, everything's pulled out from under there. Under the bathroom sink, like even the drawers we had to pull out so we could get better access, because the water kind of sprayed out everywhere when we took the like parts apart. The plumbing parts off to like drain the water out. So that, and then from snaking near the washer machine, we tried to go in that way to snake there. From that, it like there's just black, like the snake, it's like a wire. If you don't know what it is, it's like a thick metal twisted like cable. Is that what it's called? Like it's twisted up so tight, like coiled, so it becomes like, the small one was probably about like that big, the end of my brush, probably about that wide, but it's one thing that's like coiled, and it goes inside this big like can, and it winds up in there, and my husband hooks his drill to it so it does it like electronically, so he doesn't have to like hand crank it. So when it comes out, it kind of goes, it's like the door stop, those metal door stops, you don't even kick them and it goes, it's like that. That's kind of like the material the snakes are made out of. So needless to say, every time you pull it out, it like kind of does that. And there's gross stuff on it, so it literally goes everywhere. So yeah. So it's a wreck. We kind of put it all back together because the issue has not been resolved, clearly. Like, we still can't use either of those sinks. They backed back up again. So they're like both sitting on them with dark, mucky water. It's gross. Can't do dishes. That's annoying. Darn. Can't do dishes. Darn. But yeah, so that's where we're at with our plumbing. So we had some dark tunnels and cute faces last night. Yeah, excitement on both areas. So we had a little bit of fun and adventure finding puppy owners of their lost dog. And then we had some not so much fun doing some plumbing and dealing with that, which is going to be dun 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 to be continued today. So needless to say, I was so exhausted tonight I could not even get up because we didn't, like, this whole venture didn't even start until like after my bedtime. I am like a 9 o'clock bedtimer, and yeah, I was up till at least midnight. So I was exhausted. I was like, there's no way I can go in and like teach the children today and be productive at all. Like, I have zero energy. I have zero like anything right now to give. So I ended up just taking the day to, one, clean up some of this goop around here, and two, there's no way that was going to happen. I was beat, you know. So those personal days are for, I suppose. I hate taking days off. How pretty. I kind of want to add some of that. I need to learn more about makeup, guys. I need some tips and tricks here. I kind of want to add more of this, just to kind of like darken the outside making. What do you think? Should I add it? Should I do it? Who's watching? Should I add some dark color to the outside, or should I just leave it? I don't know what to do. Not sure. Not sure. I don't want to mess it up because I like it, but I kind of want to add a little bit of dark color. Should I add some more dark? Or just leave it? Those are my swatches. So I used Ornate, which is the brown, and I used Giggly, which is, where is it at? Right here. It's that little like purpley pink one. And then I have admired that I was thinking about mixing a little bit this in over the whatchamahoosit to see if I like it. I should try it. Just go for it. I'm not going anywhere crazy. I could wash my face if I had to. Not that I want to, but all right. Megan says go for it. We're going for it. It's a little bit. How's it going, Megan? What are you doing this Friday? I'm just darken it up a little bit. Just a smidge. I think I'm scared to add too much. You're sick? Oh, what happened? Like flu and cold? You like it? Did it change it? A little bit. It kind of darkened it. Just, I don't know. It almost made it look just more pigmented though too. I kind of like it too. I love these liquid shadows. Yeah, that sucks. Me 6. Oh. Well, I guess that's inevitable. At least he's already had it and you don't have to feel guilty about giving it to him. That's the bonus, right? And now it's like a sunny day and you're sick. Why couldn't you have been sick when it was like rainy days, right? Yeah, for sure. It's definitely more like dramatized. I like it. I know, it's nice to, I mean, it's still a little chilly, but it's definitely sunshiny today. All right, get some mascara on. I'm super excited. Kim's going to, you've heard of the Magic Castle or whatever? Kim's going to the Magic Castle tonight. I think tonight. Can't wait to hear about that because that sounds so exciting. I went to the pool last weekend. It was amazing. I know, I feel like we've had these like intermittent beautiful days amongst all these rainy days. And I just go outside and like get yard work done as soon as I get the chance. So I'm glad you got a pool day. I can't wait till it gets warm and we can have some pool days. I think I have like 10 more weeks left till I go on summer break. I know, I want to hear about you. You know, you've heard of it, right? The Magic Castle? I have another friend that's went one time. I know it's like very hush hush and what?
Do you hear about the Northern Lights?
What?
Showing in Northern California?
No, I haven't heard about the Northern Lights showing in Northern California. Interesting. I know, I will. I will come over. I will bring Logan, my little water kid. You know him. He'll swim all day long. I miss those days when we were apartment neighbors and we got to swim all the time. Yeah, it's super exclusive, like invitation only. It's very hush hush. I was like, my last friend that went, she told me like they weren't allowed to take, you can't take your phone. They like pretty much pat you down for electronics, all that kind of stuff. Kim said that I guess they give you a little bag now that pretty much kills your phone from being able to do anything. So it's like a blocker, but I guess you maybe you have to keep it in there and you can't take it out, so you can have it in case of emergencies, but you can't have it like out. I don't know. It's very exclusive, like invitation only. I don't know. It's cool. I want to hear about it from her. All right, so this is Twisted Mascara. It's actually serum infused. It has keratin and biotin in it, so it's going to help strengthen lashes, retain moisture in your lashes. So it'll actually help them like grow and become better while doing mascara things. I like this one because it has like 2 wands. So this little wand grabs all the little lashes that like you might not be able to get with the big wand. Yeah, I don't know. I want to go to the Magic Castle. I need a friend that can give me an invite to the Magic Castle because it sounds so fun. She got like this black velvet dress. I don't know. I'm so excited for her, and hopefully I can live vicariously through her when she tells me the story. And maybe she'll get some hookups so we can get invites later, because that'd be awesome. That'd be a fun like girls' night. All right, so that's Twisted Mascara. I'm gonna be like perfect timing. Logan just got out of school, but he goes to pizza on Friday with his buddies, so such a neat thing. Like him and a bunch of his friends like all just pitch in like $3-4 and then they go buy pizza and sodas and they all just share and like hang out on Friday. I think it's the best thing ever, and they're like little 8th graders. He has this good little group of friends now. So he stays for a little bit longer, so I get a little bit more time this afternoon. After mayhem last night. So again, if you want to get entered for that giveaway, share my video. And I'll put your name in again. Okay. So again, keratin, biotin, infused mascara. So not only is the foundation, concealer, that kind of makeup infused with skincare, the mascara is infused with skincare too. So good stuff. Good stuff. We only have a few more days of our March specials too, so if you want to get any lip care, let me know. Or if you want to get in on one of my bundles for this month, I have a skincare bundle, a lip bundle, and a face makeup bundle. I think my Alexa was telling my electric vacuum to like turn on this morning because my Alexa was on. I was like listening to music, and the next thing I know, I hear the vacuum start talking, but like it wouldn't work. I don't know what, it kept like just not doing whatever it was trying to do. And I was like, when I went out there, it was flashing red and like pissed. I don't know what happened. It was still like on its dock, but, or like right next to the dock. Like maybe it fell off. It didn't like fall off the dock, but like it moved away from the charging dock. And then like it couldn't find its way back to the charging dock because it was like dead. It was the weirdest thing. But like the Alexa turned off at the same time too. So I don't know what was going on. They were causing havoc out there this morning. All right, so that is that. I'm gonna wipe this mask off. Whatever hasn't soaked in yet. So I can put some toilet paper. Yum. That's good stuff. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to take my collagen so I don't forget. I know I'm going to get busy in a little bit here and not like remember to take this. All right. So, liquid collagen, marine-based collagen. So it's most mimics human collagen, so it's quicker for your body. Let me start over. It's a marine collagen. It most closely resembles human collagen, meaning our bodies can absorb it a lot easier. It's also liquid versus powder, so our body can also absorb it 90% more than it will absorb the powder collagen, okay? So this is going to be hair growth, nail growth, not only growth, but like strengthening, like it actually deepens that, like it makes this stuff stronger. Like I'm telling you, my nails are stronger. Like they're smoothing out. The ridges that I started to get on them have gone away, or are going away. I wouldn't say they're completely gone, but my nails have definitely been smoothing out a little bit. Not a little bit, a lot. The hair growth thing is insane since I started this in January. Like, I've noticed a difference since January. It's March. I noticed a difference within 15 days, but like the amount of thickening of my hair has been tremendous over the last couple, like, I feel like the last month, it's probably really kicked into overdrive. To where I've been noticing more hair growth, like chin hairs and whiskers and all those fun things too. So that, yeah, it's good stuff. So it also helps with gut health. It helps seal and heal your intestinal tract. So if you have IBS, leaky gut, it'll help with that. If you have diabetes, definitely check with your doctor, but it is known to help balance out, what is that, insulin levels. So it can help with insulin levels, keep from getting those crashes in the afternoon, menopausal stuff like really dry, flaky skin. It can help with that because it's going to help nourish and moisturize your skin. It's going to help rebuild the collagen in your skin, right? Because that's the stuff that we start to lose, but our body stops producing that once we're like in our 20s, or slowly stops producing that. Once we hit our 20s, it's like a progression until, you know, we're old and collagen free and all that. So I'm trying to fight that, and this stuff is really helping. Like, it's crazy. I didn't think it would really, I really didn't believe it would do as much as it really does, but it really does. So good stuff. That. It's like a peachy flavor. So
I love you.
I love you too. Okay. Now that I'm taking that, I'm gonna salivate like crazy. I also got probiotics. I get the Inner Eco from Sprouts. They're liquid probiotics. But so hopefully that'll help start putting some good probiotics back in my gut and replenishing that good flora that it needs. All right, so this is Purple Vein, which I looked at this and thought it was crazy. Totally matches my shirt. It's cool. Thought it was crazy to like even think that it would look good on me. But it does. Sometimes you just don't know. Until you try it. So my cousin told me to with wedding dresses. That was her advice. Try on some that aren't your, like, what you go to. Like, don't try on things that are not your normal go-to like style, because you'll never know until you try it on, and you might really, really like it. So it's kind of true. It's weird. All right, so that's Purple Vein. I feel very spring purple right now. Kind of like it. Kind of digging that today. So again, those are the liquid shadows that I have. I used Giggly, Ornate, and a little bit of Admired. This looks really dark because of the swatch, but it's not that dark. Look it. Okay, and I can rub over those. And they smudge a little bit because it kind of turns into like a powder after a while. But there's no smudging, there's no creasing, there's no nothing. This is like all day liquid shadow wear. It's really good stuff. So look at Ducky. Don't forget, don't miss your opportunity to get into my giveaway, share my video, and yeah, if you want to grab any of the specials for this month, just let me know and I will help you get that figured out. And aside from that, I think that's it. I'm going to wait for Logan to call me so I can go pick him up from his pizza day, and yeah, I think that's about it. I'm going to go visit the folks tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have time to jump on tomorrow and give another opportunity to enter my giveaway for tomorrow. But aside from that, you got a couple days left to get entered. So you can also go back and share older videos if you find one that you really think like you like my message or like my makeup look for the day. Feel free to share that. I would greatly appreciate your support. But yeah, all right. Have a positively beautiful day. I hope you feel better, Megan, and I hope everybody has a fabulous Friday and a great weekend. I'll talk to you later.